all right. Now we are into the meals section. Okay, awesome section. That was awesome. This is awesomer, if there is such a word. Okay. Well, I made it up. So if I made it up, it's a word. Okay. This is where you click here to begin with your meals. Okay. These are all different not charts, but tables that everything's sorted out to calories. All the items in the program are sorted out to calories, fats, cholesterol, sodium, all those things that are on the side label. You know that's on the side label of most food items. Okay, well, that's what this whole program deals with. So you go to the meals to add a meal. Okay, let's go add one. All right, let's take, for example, baked frittata. It's like a recipe. And this gives you the serving size, the calories, all the different things from that label, from the nutrition facts label. Okay? And it puts it all in here. So that's where we got all this data, was from those labels. We took a grouping of different products and then took those numbers and put them in here and then put these here. There's about 200 and some odd in there, probably 240, something like that, food items. Now, it's impossible to put every food item in there, right? You know, obviously, right? There's millions of them. So I've got it set up so if there's some items in here you don't like, you can just delete the whole line. Okay, there's a way to delete it. And also there's a way to add your own item in, okay? So you can customize this any way you really want. Okay, let's go. Okay, now, let's say we're gonna add this in, okay? This is a list from yesterday, okay? So let's start off. I'll show you how easy it is to do this. Okay, the first thing was a smoothie. So this is already lit up. This is ready. So we just type in this smoothie, SMOO. Okay, you just got to type the first few letters, hit enter, okay? And then it's going to say, is this the area of your item? Okay, so you click yes. Okay, and then you go click the item. And you'll see why that makes sense in a minute. Okay, so, okay, now what this is your sheet. See, this is yesterday's totals. This is yesterday's food items, and it gives all the different calories and carbs and fibers and everything all in this table here, and then it tallies them up. So this is yesterday's or whatever. So it tallies up. That's the total calories, total fat, and so on and so forth. So you see your totals of how much you consumed on that particular day. So here's a smoothie so far. So far, it's 163, so there it is. It's got the running total right here. As we add items, they'll keep going in here, and then they'll keep totaling up, subtotaling as the day progresses. Okay, smoothie. So we've picked one. Okay, now let's say we have two smoothies, you know, just to say, and you don't want to have to go back and go do it. So you make sure the cursor's on there, and then you go to duplicate item. Right, got the second smoothie here, right? Okay, so I was just doing that to show you. So we want to get rid of that. Okay, so let's say you put one in by accident. You go to the side here. You're going to see the number, the line number. Right there, okay? So that was the smoothie. We want to delete that one. What is that? 615, okay? So that's a line number to delete. So you just go 615, 615, 615, okay? And then you just get off of there and you click here. So watch, when I click there, here's your smoothie, gone, okay? So anytime you put in an item that you want to erase it, that's how you do it. So it's very simple. Duplicate it here and dump it there. You put your number, hit enter, and then click that button, and then it'll go away. So, okay. Now we got the one item in. We want to put a second item in. You go to next, right up here. The next. Okay. Next brings you back to this sheet. Now, you can scroll if you want, right? You can scroll and choose if you want. But, okay, the next item is turkey. Okay, so, that's already highlighted. T-U-R. Okay, turkey, Okay, there it is there, the turkey roll. So it finds it and it says, so is this the item in my area? Yes, it is. See, this way here, you don't have to type in the whole word, because you might have 3 items here, 4 items that say turkey. One might say turkey dressing, one might say turkey white meat, one might say turkey dark meat. So it brings you to the area wherever it says turkey. So then that way there you can choose it, and then you don't have to type it in, then you can just go pick it. So we're in the box turkey, okay? All right, and then we'll see that's there and there. Okay, see, now we added, those two are added up. So it gives you a running total as the day goes on. All right, click next again, the next button. Okay, and the next item is buns. Okay, so that's under the bread category. That's how we have it. You can change anything you want, but we have it under bread. So here's the bread. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you don't have to go up there. It automatically goes there. B-R-E-A-D. Okay. Is this your item area? Now, if it was supposed to go automatically there, you'd have to type bread hamburger buns, right? Or bread thin whole wheat, or bread whole wheat flat, right? This way here, it brings you to the area. You click, yes, this is my area, and you go pick whatever one you want. And this one here was a hamburger bun, okay? Okay, next, okay, salad, okay, salad, okay, oh, see that brought me to saltines, okay, so sometimes you want to put in a little bit more, so that's not my thing, okay, so I'll click no. It'll go to the next thing that is SAL, right, and salmon, SAL, no, that's not my item, so the more you put in here, the faster it'll get to your area. Salads. Here's all the different salads I have in here. Okay, so now I click yes. And there we go. There you go. Now salad's in there, and this is your running total right here of what you've done that day. Okay, now next, let's go to another one. Okay. Grapes. Now, okay, let's say, how do we do G-R-P? Okay, let's say I clicked yes, but it wasn't my area. It is my area, but let's just say, just for this, we'll say, okay, it wasn't, oh, I clicked yes by accident, right? I wanted to click no, but I clicked yes. Oh, well. Now, you got grape up there. You can't just do it again, okay? So what you've got to do is go back up here, and that's only when you make a mistake. When you go back up here, you go force the search. Okay, so now it'll do that search. It'll go back and do that search. Otherwise, you could type in a different name and then it would go. But if you wanted grape and you said, oh crap, you know, I should have said no, so then you can do that and you can force it to do it twice in a row. So is this your item? Yes. Grapes. Done. Next. Okay. Pork and rice. Pork. Okay. Okay, is this your item? Well, no, it's not, because this is that gravy, pork gravy. That's not what I want. No. Okay, here's all the different porks. Yes, this is what I want. Yes. And it's the pork with rice, on the bed of rice. And there we go. And, okay, so you've done that. It gives you an idea. All right, there's a few other items, but we aren't going to do that. So now, you've got everything in your days here. Here's your totals here, okay? Now you're all done inputting meals and inputting any stuff in your mouth, right? Okay, so now you're done doing that. Now, it's very simple. There's a help button if you need to go to the help. So it's not as complicated as it looks. It's just a duplicate, the delete, and next and done. So when you want to put in a new one, it's next. And if you're all done, click Done button, and I'll show you what that does. Done. Okay? Now, brings you back to the home sheet. That means you're done for the day. Let's go look at the data. View data. Here's your data for that day. Okay? And there's the data for the day before. So you can always take a look and see what how you've been doing lately, right? So that's the data that we just entered right there, okay? Now, if you want to go down, you can go here. It says delete full day, click here and follow directions. You can delete, I'll show you how to delete, but this will bring you to the area, which is what we just put in. This is a summary of all of it. This is set up for your charts, more charts, okay? We have charts on all of this as well. So everything you ate will be in that chart. So let's go take a look. Go back to them. And you can travel up or down. This will bring you back to the items, and this one here will bring you to the bottom. Okay? So let's say we put this one in an error. Okay? So what's the line number? 782. Okay. To delete an entire, insert line number here. So just go 782. Okay, enter. And then watch this one go. Okay, that's that one there. Boink, gone. Alright? That line's gone. You want to do that if you did it in error, because your chart is going to take the data from here. So if that data is like way out of whack, you want to get rid of it, because then your chart's going to go up like this or down like that, right? So you want to make sure that this is important. It'll delete it here, but it doesn't delete it on the top. Okay, so you go back up here if you want. Okay, from there, we're going to go home. Okay, we viewed data. Now let's go take a look at the charts. Okay, here's the charts. There you go. This is your input of each one of those lines depicts 1 day's of food, right? So, of the lines that we had before. So, this is all your data, and this is your calories, okay? Her calories are starting to go up a little bit, so that's your trend line showing you, okay, gotta maybe watch my calories. Total fat, it's a nice stable line, and she's still basically under the maximum, so it's not too bad. Your trans fats going up a little bit, so maybe we need to watch what we're eating, okay? Cholesterol, okay, she's eating more foods that are a little higher in cholesterol than before. Sodium's pretty good. It's pretty stable and well under the line as well. Your total carbs, okay, right there. All right, so that her total carbs are up a little bit, but you know she's still within the minimum and maximum. But it just shows her what direction she's going. So then it just says, okay, just watch all what you're doing there. And your fiber is right there. That's pretty stable. A little bit low because we want to be between those lines. So she wants to maybe pick up the fiber a little bit. Sugar, okay. Their sugar is going up a little bit, and it's above that line, but they're all good sugars. Like, she's really watching that she's not eating chocolate or anything like that. These sugars are like apples and oranges and that sort of thing. Okay. Protein, we want to be between these lines if we can, and that just gives you the idea. Okay, so there we go. That's your meals. And let's just scroll back up. Okay, we can go home. Okay, so that's inputting your meals. Okay, now something is the thing that's coupled with this is all these sheets here, which I'm going to go separately so the video isn't too long. Okay? All right, just stay tuned. I'm coming back in about 2 minutes.